It's time now for Seymour Lady Owls basketball on 92.7 WXKU. Lady Owls basketball is brought to you by S&B Wall Coverings, BSM Groups and UTB Protection, Jackson County Bank, Connor Smith Eye Center, Saiho Insurance Services, The People's Bank, Beatty Insurance, New Legacy, Jackson County Dental, Stall Insurance, Schneck Orthopedics, Royalty Companies, Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships, and Schneider Plumbing, Heating, and Air. And now, let's go courtside for the Lady Owls basketball pregame show on your radio home for Seymour Owl Sports, 92.7 WXKU.
Tonight from Harrison County on the campus of Corydon Central High School, this is Seymour Owls basketball. Tonight, the Seymour Owls open the season as they play the Panthers from Corydon Central High School. Hello again, everybody. Along with Lance Hubbard and Ruben Cummings, I'm Jay Hubbard. Welcome to our coverage of Seymour basketball here on 92.7 WXKU. The Owls are coming off one of their most successful seasons in recent memory under Coach Mann's 18 games last year and captured their first ever Hoosier Hills Conference title. The Owls returned 4 starters from last year's team, so there is optimism in having another successful season. Meanwhile, Corydon Central, under 60-year head coach Joseph Hinton, went 11-14 a year ago, but they return all 5 starters from last year, and a lot of optimism in store for this team, again, to raise to what they had 2 years ago or 3 years ago, in which they won 15 ball games. An exciting junior varsity game to start with tonight. Seymour wins in overtime, 44-38. Lance will have some scoring a little bit later on in our pregame show. Once again, for the 5th year, Ruben Cummings going to join me for the boys basketball games. And Ruben, first of all, appreciate you having you back with us again. And we take a look at this Seymour team. You know, return 4 starters. That's the plus. The minus, you lose a starter that maybe was the equivalent of 3 starters in Brett Perry. So there's a little bit of mixture of both. But all in all, I think a lot of optimism as far as the Seymour basketball team goes.
I think so. Obviously they're trending the right way over the last few years. Losing Brett's going to be a lot. Ethan's going to be a lot. The other guys that just didn't mind scoring and fighting. But like you said, there's a lot of minutes returning. Guys that have, are going to have to step up a little bit, be a little more aggressive. Evan has played as a junior. He has played quite a bit, so he's got some minutes on him. And not a lot of depth and experienced minutes, but a lot of guys that are very capable of playing basketball.
Obviously, this is a team. The last year, obviously, the Owls pride themselves on defense, and we saw at times last year it was a struggle to score sometimes, or at least the ability to score. But defensively is where it all starts, and you're going to get that effort from Kirk Mann's team year in, year out.
Yeah, you're gonna hear 22 interviews this year from the opposing coaches talk about Seymour defense, right? Because I think it's one of those deals that every coach is, when they go to prepare for this week, is just kind of rolls their eyes and like, let's go and be a battle when you're gonna be up in your face and just wearing you out for the entire night, and better get used to it. It's coming.
The last 2 years, these two teams have played, and it's been competitive. Matter of fact, the series is 9-1 in favor of Seymour. But 2 years ago, we came down here and Corydon shot the lights out and beat the Owls. And then last year, thought maybe it was going to be more of an easier contest for the Owls, and it turned out to be a 4-point ball game. So it's been a couple competitive games the last 2 years.
Yeah, I've been, when Tiller was playing, we were playing Corydon, and I've been in a lot of those games over the years, and they've generally been pretty good basketball games. Just we've managed to obviously win 90% of them, so it's a good thing.
Well, we look forward to bringing you the action tonight, about 14 minutes in our pregame show before tip-off tonight, as the Owls take on the Corydon Central Panthers. Lance, before we go any farther, how about a quick check from tonight's junior varsity contest? As the Owls pick up an overtime victory, 44-38.
Seymour was up 11-8 after the first quarter, 24-12 at halftime. They're up 31-22 after the third quarter, they were tied 37 apiece after fourth quarter and outscored Corydon 7-1 in overtime to win 44-38. Carter led the way with 15 points. Jake Dowell had 13. Gay Chillian had 11. Jackson Fox had 5. And Charlie Rocky had 2 as they improved to 1-0.
All right, we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have tonight's scouting report on the Corydon Central Panthers. You're listening to Seymour Basketball on 92.7 WXKU.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get SciHo Smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with SciHo Insurance Services. At SciHo, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at sciho.org or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become SciHo Smart.
Let me ask you a question. Are you looking to spruce up your living room with a vibrant splash of color? Or maybe give your exterior a fresh coat of paint that turns heads? Or dive into the world of trendy wallpaper designs? Well, if the answer is yes, or even maybe, it's time to call S&B Wall Coverings. From commercial to residential projects, they tackle it all. Painting, epoxy flooring, light remodeling, insulation needs. Their quotes are absolutely free, so you'll know exactly what you'll pay for. Don't wait any longer. Contact S&B Wall Coverings today. Watch your home turn into the place you love. 812-216-0162.
BSM Group's your trusted partner for utility engineering, drafting, and right-of-way permitting. With a proven track record of excellence, BSM Groups delivers precision and expertise that's second to none. Whether you are a utility company or utility contractor, BSM Groups can optimize your projects and ensure compliance so you can meet deadlines and exceed expectations. Visit us today at bsmgroups.com or give us a call at 812-271-2400. BSM Groups, your blueprint to success in the utility engineering industry.
For over a century, J.C. Bank has proudly served our communities, including partnering with our local high schools to support student athletes. From thrilling touchdowns to game-winning goals, we're cheering for our teams every step of the way. We've been your trusted financial partner since 1900, providing top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Stop in today and experience the J.C. Bank difference, or visit us online at jcbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Corydon Central as we continue on our pregame show, the Owls and the Corydon Central Panthers. We take a look at this Corydon Central basketball team, obviously playing their first game of the year. They were 11-14 a year ago, but again, they returned all 5 starters from last year, including a couple sophomores and a couple seniors, so a little mixture of both. They're coached by Joseph Hinton. He's in his 6th year as the head coach here at Corydon Central High School. I had a chance to talk with him earlier this evening about his ball club. Here was our conversation. Well, Coach Hinton, first of all, talk a little bit about your expectations this year for your ball club. I know you got a lot of kids back from last year. You played a lot of young kids last year, and they've obviously got one more year experience this year, don't they?
Yeah, we've got everybody back of importance from last year, and we definitely have higher expectations this year compared to last year. You know, we're talked about motivation as an up and down game, and we talked about discipline being the standard line that needs to hold that parabola, really, if you're a math person, from going too low. And that's really something we've hit hard this year with these guys. We have high expectations of them and believe that they can be a pretty good ball club.
Obviously, your point guard, sophomore Grant Lindemann, he stepped in last year as a freshman and really did a nice job for you. And then you throw in your seniors, T-Mac Wilkinson, I think maybe even a 4-year starter, at least a 3-year starter. So you've got some young and some old, but again, some leadership from an experience standpoint.
It's definitely a great mix of kids. Grant did a great job last year coming in as a freshman and really proving that he belongs out there. He's a pretty good shooter, really good to handle the basketball, and really leads the team on the court. We look for big things this year as a sophomore. He doesn't play like a sophomore. He plays like a senior guy, but, having T-Mac there with him, being the senior leadership he is, he's a 3-year starter. He started a couple games, I think, his freshman year, but he's been a varsity player for 4, and he's been a big key for us, especially with it doesn't matter what you need. If it's rebounding, passing, scoring, he tries to do it all for the team, whatever they need that night.
And you got a little bit of some size as well to go along with some of that outside shooting.
Yeah, I mean, we're long. We're not very big, but we're long. You know, we have a couple guys at 6'5". We got a sophomore that you won't see tonight that's almost 6'7". A lot of guys. Jack Fessel's grown. He's about 6'3". Devin Murphy is grown. He's about 6'1". You know, we got a lot of size. Delato's about 6'2". Ben Groover, sophomore, 6'2". So we're definitely long and we're athletic. We need to be able to work with Seymour tonight in the paint. It's going to be a struggle. They're big and strong. We got to make sure we keep them out as much as possible because I know the way they play, and they're like a machine. So we know how tough they are. We respect them completely. It's a great first game for us, and we know what we got to do.
Is this a game tonight about tempo, who can control either way?
I think I say that every year. We typically like to get up and down the court, and they typically like to keep control of the basketball as much as they can. And it's definitely a fighting of two basketball concepts there. We're going to have to make sure our possessions count. We have to make sure that on defense we stay solid and that we don't give up offensive rebounds. If we give up offensive rebounds, that 30 seconds of defense that we just played doesn't mean anything. So we really got to keep them off the boards, and we got to kind of make them play a little faster, you know, hopefully get them where they have to play from behind, because when Seymour's in front of you, they're a dangerous team.
Coach, thanks for the time. Have a great year.
No problem. Thank you so much.
And those were comments from Coach Joseph Hinton, as we had talked with him earlier this evening about his ball club. As mentioned, the Owls have dominated this series, winning 9 out of the last 10 matchups, but the last 2 years have been very close. 2 years ago, Corydon won that only matchup between the schools, 63-59 here at Corydon. And then last year on the Lloyd Scott Gymnasium floor, it was Seymour 52, Corydon 48. So they've been a couple good matchups over the last 2 years. Early season Sagarin ratings, Seymour comes in 44th overall, 82.18, and Corydon Central 235th overall at 61.88. But I think it's going to be a good matchup here tonight as these two teams get ready to hook up. It's the season opener, of course, for both teams. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll be joined by Seymour coach Kirk Mance as we continue to count down to tip-off. It's the Owls and the Panthers, and you're listening to Seymour Basketball on 92.7 WXKU.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at beattyinsurance.com. Beatty Insurance. We are here when you need us.
Why should everyone have an annual eye exam? Various diseases can be detected early through a comprehensive eye exam. At Connor Smith Eye Center, the doctors look for signs or symptoms for various diseases, not just for the eyes. Through an eye exam, you are able to detect diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, tumors, and stroke. Do not delay. Call Connor Smith Eye Center today for an eye exam. 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
In a world menaced by cavities and plaque, one team stands ready to combat. Meet the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Brave dentists, Dr. Pierce, Gardner, and Coomer are armed with technology, tackling dental adversities heroically. And protection against decay and oral disease is their mission. Don't surrender to teeth trouble. Align with the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Call for appointments at jacksoncountydental.com. Jackson County Dental, your smile's undaunted defenders.
Thanksgiving is an important occasion because it not only reminds us to count our blessings, but to recognize the importance of being good neighbors. And when neighbors work together, everyone prospers. We are pleased to be able to pitch in and help our neighbors and thank all of you for your trust and support. May your Thanksgiving holiday be rich in the blessings of family and friends as you have blessed us with the gift and trust of friendship. This is Allie at the People's Bank wishing you a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
You can count on us.
Member FDIC.
Back at Corydon Central, it's our last word before tip-off as the Owls get set to take on the Corydon Central Panthers as we spend some time here with Seymour coach Kirk Mance. And Coach, here we go again. First of all, let's just take a kind of a summary look back of the summer. and the preseason practices, and where you feel like your team is right now as we head into the opener here tonight?
Well, back to the summer, it was kind of an interesting summer. Our seniors that we lost a year ago, we lost a lot of punch with Brett Perry. Brett was kind of an all-around guy. He guarded his guts out night in and night out. He was always tested. He was always guarding the best, really the best offensive player on the floor. And so, we have to make up for that. And this summer, we were able to see some guys in different roles and some things, and some incoming juniors now, the junior class and things like that. So that's what the summertime's for. The summertime is for us to get a look and see, we've lost some guys who's going to be able to replace them, who's going to be able to take up some of that slack. And, we also lost Ethan Silcox, who came off the bench and gave us a huge lift in several games last year. And so, those two guys are hard to replace, and not one guy is going to replace either one of those guys. It's going to have to be at least a trio of guys to do that.
From the kids that we do have 4 starters back. And so that's the plus side, is we got some experience certainly to build on around those 4 seniors.
Oh, yeah, that's the one thing we didn't talk about. We have a good nucleus, but we were talking about replacing the losses that we had in the summertime, and the summertime gives you that. But we have a great nucleus. Our 2 top scorers are back. Michael Brooks is right behind in there. Michael's the kind of player that can do a lot of everything, and those guys have all gotten stronger. Those guys have all gotten a little bigger. Parker Thompson is back, and he had a great summer. You're talking about a guy who had a really nice summer, and Parker's back. And so, those guys are going to have to take up the slack from the guys that we lost last year, along with some of the juniors that are coming in. So it'll be interesting to see. The scrimmage last week I thought went very well for us. I thought we got contributions from so many different guys, not just our 4 seniors, but, the 5 juniors that we have on the varsity team right now. Every single one of them made a contribution. I left that scrimmage feeling a lot more confident in where we were than I did before that. So for me, it was a very productive scrimmage.
As we head into the opener here tonight, Coach, what would you say the strength of this ball club is?
Our ball club right now, we've still got to continue offensively to play the game from the inside out. Jalen is a handful. He's a handful for no matter who we're playing night in and night out. He'll get a lot of attention. And then we've got to be able to make some open shots. And we were able to do that a year ago. And we were able to get the ball in. We were able to get it out. We were able to create some offense out of our defense. And a year ago, we're going to have to do the same and get some runouts and those types of things. But the identity still remains. We have to be solid on the defensive end. We just simply can't give up easy baskets. And we have to contest things. We have to rebound well. And then we have to be able to control the tempo when it's time to control it. I'll take care of the basketball.
Obviously, we play the opener here against Corydon Central. It's always hard to scout a team when they haven't played a game. I mean, you can base on what you've seen the last couple of years. But when you look at this team from what they've had the last couple of years, it's a team that's going to play hard. They've been in 2 competitive games the last 2 years.
Scary. A scary group. They started playing a young point guard as a freshman a year ago. He's now a sophomore, Lindemann. All 5 of those guys are back right now. Wilkinson is a very good player with good size. He can play inside and outside. The one thing that impresses me about this team is all of them can shoot the three-pointer with efficiency. And it's going to be tough. We're going to really have to guard the three-point line. We're really going to have to take away their penetration. And then you're going to have a lot of long rebounds because they are going to shoot a lot of three-pointers tonight.
We kind of talked about this as far as the strength of the ball club. Obviously, first couple of games, especially tonight, it's about what we do from a standpoint of Seymour basketball. Outside of the victory, what do you want to see this team accomplish tonight? What's the one thing you want to see leave here tonight feeling very happy about?
Well, there are several things, but when we leave here tonight, we have to play harder than Corydon does. We have to win the battle with the loose balls. We have to take a couple charges. We have to do the hustle things that give you a chance to be successful tonight. They're going to make some shots tonight. They're going to make some three-point shots. They're going to make some difficult shots. Are we going to be able to grind through that? Are we able to be able to go down to the other end, put that behind us, and continue to grind? And I think, the big key tonight is we're going to have to grind for 32 minutes. I think this is going to be a 32-minute basketball game. There'll be ups and downs throughout it, of course. When you have a team like them that can shoot the basketball the way that they do, they're going to get hot at a certain point.
Coach, looking forward to a great year. Best of luck tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Jay. Go out.
Starting lineups and the opening tip. It's all coming your way next. as we get set for Seymour basketball on 92.7 WXKU.
New Legacy understands the importance of securing your future, and we are ready to serve you at either of our locations in Seymour or Scottsburg. Insurance isn't just about protection. It's about providing peace of mind and financial security for you and your loved ones. Whether it's safeguarding your business, home, or health, New Legacy is here to guide you through the process and ensure you have the coverage you need. Don't wait until it's too late to protect what matters most. Call today at 812-271-2000 or visit us to start building a legacy of security. When it comes to insurance, do what you do best and delegate the rest to us at New Legacy.
Joint pain, injuries, or foot problems shouldn't keep you from enjoying the game. From athletic training to rehab to leading-edge surgical care, the specialists at Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine help athletes of all ages get back in the game. And for quick injury relief, the walk-in clinic in our Seymour office is available Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. No appointment needed. Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud to be the official sports medicine and athletic training provider for the Seymour Owls.
And back here at Corydon Central High School, where we are getting ready for action here tonight, as they are introducing the starting lineups. First for the Owls, they will start Brady Harp, a 6'1 senior. Jalen Johnson, a 6'3 senior. Michael Brooks, a 6'2 senior. Parker Thompson, a 5'10 senior. And Evan Unterseer, a 6'2 junior, coached by Kirk Mans. The Owls ready to go here tonight. Corydon Central will start Devin Murphy, a 6' junior. Titus Wolf, a 6'5 senior. Jack Fessel, a 6'3 junior. T-Mac Wilkinson, a 6'5 senior. And Grant Lindeman, a 5'10 sophomore. The Corydon Central Panthers are coached by Joe Hinton, as the Owls and the Panthers get ready to do battle here tonight on this Tuesday night. Ruben, always a lot of fun anytime opening night, because everybody's 0-0, right?
Yeah, and you can't beat it with a JV overtime start.
Absolutely.
What I love about basketball, it's overtime and JV games.
So we are set for basketball. Glad you're with us here tonight from Corydon Central, along with Lance Hubbard and Ruben Cummings, Jay Hubbard, as we get set. By the way, the Seymour girls basketball team playing tonight over at Batesville. And after one quarter of play, the Lady Owls are up 9-8. Appreciate our good friend Brad Henry as our reporter tonight from Batesville High School. His son's Gus just staring at me right now. So set for basketball. The Owls' Jalen Johnson will tip it up against T-Mac Wilkinson. And the tip is controlled by the Owls as they bring it into the front court. Corydon Central opens up in a man-to-man. Parker Thompson has it left side. Goes over to Unterseer. Down low to Johnson on the baseline. Johnson out front to Michael Brooks. Free throw line jumper is off the rim. No good. And the rebound pulled down to Corydon. Panthers, Lindeman, long pass intended for Titus Wolf was over his head and out of bounds, and a turnover will give it back to Seymour. Corydon will pick up the Owls half court as Parker Thompson runs the point, brings it across the timeline, goes right side to Unterseer. Unterseer, free throw line to Johnson. Jumper is up and in and out, no good, and the rebound pulled out of there by Corydon Central's Jack Fessel. He will give it up to Grant Lindeman, who will bring it into the front court. The Owls open, of course, in a man-to-man as well. T-Mac Wilkinson gives it up to Fessel. Fessel has it top of the key, dribbles right side, hands to Lindeman. Lindeman throws it into the corner now to Wilkinson. Wilkinson back out front to Fessel. Fessel guarded by Michael Brooks, goes right side to Lindeman. Lindeman free throw line to Wilkinson. His jumper is strong off the back of the rim and high into the air. Parker Thompson gets the rebound. Long pass up to Brady Harp. Harp left side gives it between circles now to Thompson. Parker has it, goes right side to Brady Harp. Harp has it on the wing, gives it top of the key now to Unterseer. Left side it goes to Thompson. Parker looks for Jalen down low, finds him but a little bit off the block, about left baseline. He puts the ball on the floor, gives it up to Michael Brooks on the left baseline. Michael throws it back out front to Brady Harp. The Owls will reset now as Thompson has it between circles. Parker, man-to-man defense by Corydon. Left side, it goes to Harp. Into the corner now to Unterseer. Unterseer back out front to Harp. Top of the key, it goes to Parker. Thompson holds the ball in his hip, has his dribble, and now he uses it, puts it on the floor, bounces left side to Jalen. Jalen puts it on the floor. He drives down to the hole, lays it up off the glass and in. First 2 points of the season to Jalen Johnson.
How long was that possession? Write that down.
What's that?
How long was that possession?
We need to keep track of those, right?
Yeah, that'd be a minute 20 or something, isn't it?
Grant Lindemann has it on the dribble. Gives it to Wilkinson. He drives down the lane, and then Jalen Johnson came over the top to commit the foul. Him and Unterseer both were reaching in. Let's see who they nab. I think they get Johnson. They do get Jalen on the – No, they got Unterseer. Okay. They both were right there in the vicinity. So Unterseer gets called for the foul. His first team's first. Long pass comes out front now to Lindemann. Lindemann guarded by Thompson. Free throw line, loses his dribble, picks it back up, gives to Fessel. Fessel throws it out into the corner, still on the dribble, brings it into the lane, drives to the block, cut off by Jalen, throws it back out to Lindemann. Lindemann cut off there by Thompson, throws it back out front to Wilkinson. Wilkinson has it between circles and now hands to Grant Lindemann, who'll reset the offense. Lindemann has it top of the key, bounce pass to Wilkinson. Wilkinson hands to Fessel. Fessel drives into the lane, goes up strong. It's going to be caught for traveling. Nice defense that time by Michael Brooks as he forced the turnover.
Yeah, great possession right there defensively.
Second turnover for the Panthers, and Seymour gets the basketball.
We got Lance writing down possession times now. We got him on it.
There is no scoreboard that is directly in my view. This is going to be, I know the one up there, but it's at an angle. 5:09 to play. Long pass comes into Thompson. Parker has it on the left wing. Just underway, 3 minutes played. The Owls in front, 2-0. Thompson backs it back out to the free throw line. Left side, it goes to Brooks. Underneath to Jalen. He goes cross courts to Unterseer, and Evans going to be called for a traveling. First turnover of the game for the Owls, and Corydon Central will get the basketball. 4:55 to play, 2-0. Seymour in front.
I see Evans to shoot that ball.
Absolutely. Into the front court for the Panthers is Grant Lindemann. Started as a freshman last year. Obviously a year better now. Wilkinson has it against Jalen left wing. Throws it down to Fessel. He turns, throws up, and can't get it to go. However, he gets the long rebound. Throws it out front to Wilkinson. Second chance for the Panthers. Three-pointer top of the key is off the back of the rim. No good by Lindemann and rebounded by Jalen Johnson. The Owls bring it the other way. Jalen drives into the lane all the way to the basket. Throws it up off the glass. Missed the shot, but was fouled, and he'll shoot it twice.
I might give a roster from last year's game. How big was Lindemann last year? I don't remember him being that stout of a kid.
He was not. He was about 5'8", but he has definitely put on a little. He's got in the weight room. There's no doubt about that.
Big dude for a sophomore.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. He was. I don't mean to be insulting, but he was a scrawny.
He was a freshman.
He was a freshman. Yeah. He looked like a freshman last year. Yes. Our first free throw by Jalen is up and good. First substitution of the night, Nate Fritz will check in for the Owls. And out will go Evan Unterseer. Nate Fritz, a 5'10" junior. Second free throw by Johnson is good. And it's 4-0. Seymour in front, 4:20 to play first quarter. Into the front court for the Panthers comes Lindemann. Gets picked up by Thompson, drives to the right wing, throws it back out front now to Wilkinson. Wilkinson goes into the corner to Fessel. Fessel cut off there, top of the key, it goes to Wilkinson, right side to Lindemann. Lindemann brings it back out, hands to Devin Murphy. Murphy will back it back out. He's guarded by Brady Harp. Hands to Lindemann. Lindemann gets a screen, drives to the left side, cut off there at the elbow, top of the key, Wilkinson. He'll fire the three, miss it off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound pulled out of there by Thompson. Parker will bring it into the front court, throws it over to Fritsch. Frisch down left side to Johnson, top of the key, Harp. He's open, he takes the three and missed it, in and out. Michael Brooks, strong up there for the offensive rebound, brings it back out to Frisch. Frisch throws it top of the key to Thompson. Thompson has it right side to Harp, now into the corner to Frisch. Frisch brings it back out front left wing. Hands to Johnson on the right baseline. His shot is up and good. Jalen Johnson has all 6 Seymour points And the Owls lead it 6-0 with 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
He hit that little 10 or 12 third like that consistently. It's really hard to guard.
Mm-hmm.
He's already super hard to guard. That's a big deal.
Three-pointer is up and good by Grant Lindemann. So Lindemann knocks down the three, cuts the Seymour lead in half 6-3. Top of the key, Brady Harp has it between circles, gives it left side to Thompson. Into the corner now to Brooks. He drives the baseline all the way to the glass, throws it out to Harp. Now to Frisch. Three-pointer from the right wing is off the back of the rim, no good. And the rebound pulled out of there by Fessel. He will lead a break for Corydon all the way to the basket, and he is fouled on the floor. Nate Frisch will commit the foul. And it'll be the second team foul on Seymour. And it will go out of bounds to the Panthers baseline or underneath the basket.
Watch out, Lance. He's in there throwing pins.
Wilkinson gives it to Lindemann. Lindemann down low and a pass down low to Fessel. And Michael Brooks is called for a foul reaching over the top of Fessel. That'll be his first, team foul number 3. And Wilkinson will play it in again baseline. But before that, another substitution as Trayshawn Hawkins will check in, and out will go Parker Thompson. Wilkinson has it baseline. Throws it into Fessel. Fessel has it on the left wing. Ball is loose, battled out there, picked up by Fessel. Fessel still on the wing, now gives the top of the key to Lindemann. Nate Frisch almost got in there with the steal. Good hustle. Corydon able to get possession now. Here's a three-pointer by Lindemann. Misses, but nobody blocked him out, and he scores. That's the case where nobody blocked the shooter out.
Yep.
Lindemann followed his shot and got the basket.
He knew he missed it as soon as he released it. I mean, he didn't release it until he fouled it.
6-5, Seymour in front, minute 50 to play. After Seymour scored the first 6, Corydon scored the next 5. Brady Harp has it on the dribble for Seymour, backs it out to the volleyball line. Still has it between circles. Harp down low, it goes to Jalen. Jalen on the left baseline, shot is put up and missed off the front of the rim. Ball is loose and picked up by Corydon Central's Titus Wolf. He'll give it to Lindemann. Lindemann drives right side, hands to Murphy. Three-pointer from the right wing is no good. Long rebound to Michael Brooks, and he'll settle it into the front court with 1:20 to play. Hawkins has it right side. No pressure out there by Trayshawn. Left side it goes to Harp. Three-pointer from the wing is missed. Rebound, though, pulled out of there by Jalen. He will throw it out long to Brady. Brady, a free throw line jumper is no good. Rebound, though, goes off of, they say, last touch by Hawkins. And it will be Corydon Central basketball. Substitution for the Panthers, Waylon DeBlato, a 6'2 senior, will check in, and out will go Titus Wolf.
Well, both teams are a little struggling from shooting. We're 2 for 9, they're 2 for 8.
6-5, Seymour in front as Lindemann brings it into the front court, throws it into the corner to Wilkinson. Wilkinson has it top of the key, picks up his dribble against Jalen, now throws it left side to Murphy. He'll drive the right side and put it up and in. Devin Murphy's first points of the game, and Corydon Central has scored 7 straight, and they have their first lead of the game, 7-6. Hawkins has it on the left wing. Goes right side to Brooks. Michael has it on the wing. Brings it back out front. Still on the dribble. Throws it down low to Jalen. Jalen goes up now, is double teamed on the block and has it knocked away and stolen. Jump ball, arrow possession will give it to Corydon Central. Second turnover for the Owls.
They brought a triple team on him there. Kind of got him off balance. I don't know what we have going on here. Oh, Brady's hurt?
No, I think Brady might have.
They call it an official timeout. I know that.
Well, I don't know whether he has blood or if he's wiped. He's got a towel. I don't know whether
a little bit of blood on the towel.
Maybe had a little blood on his nose. Mac Longmire is going to check in for Seymour, and Brady Harp will go out. 20 seconds to play, 7-6. Corydon in front. They have scored 7 straight after the Owls scored the first 6. Lindemann has it left wing, gives it to Fessel. Fessel throws it right side to Murphy. Murphy, guarded there by Longmire, brings it back out, down to 5 seconds. He's going to have to launch up a long 3, miss it short at the horn, and that'll be the end of the first quarter of play. The Owls scored the first 6, Corydon scored the next 7. We've played 1 on the Bob Pointer Family of Dealership scoreboard. It's Corydon Central 7, Seymour 6. Back in a minute, you're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Don't be part of the 80% of homeowners neglecting their roof. Choose Royalty Roofing, experts in roofing, siding, and gutter needs. Let the specialists at Royalty Roofing deal with your roofing issues and your insurance. Budget-friendly finance options. We make quality roofing easy. Dial 812-523-8392 or visit royaltyroofing.com today to schedule your installation. Royalty Roofing, protecting what's precious underneath.
Bob Pointer Family Dealerships is the #1 pre-owned dealer in South Central Indiana and 17th in the entire state. Hello, this is JB Hackman. Bob Pointer not only sells pre-owned vehicles, we buy them too. Your car is probably worth more than you think. Get a cash offer in under a minute. Head over to bobpointergm.com/radio or stop by the dealership for an appraisal. Bob Pointer Family Dealerships, where we sell and buy pre-owned vehicles. Thanks and have a great day.
Well, that was a tale of first half of the first quarter to the second half of the first quarter. Seymour scored the first 6,
Yeah.
Corydon scored the next 7.
But all 8 minutes were pretty ugly either way offensively.
That is true. It'll be Seymour basketball to start the second quarter. Update from Batesville. The Lady Owls down 21-17 at halftime.
Oh, so you're quite a wordsmith. You ought to paint a picture of this handrail in front of us for the crowd.
Yeah, it's like looking through the rail here at the top. Have to kind of search through the bottom here. Brady Harp has it between circles. Dribbles it back out to the 10-second line. Has it top of the key. Right side it goes to Longmire. Mack looks down low. Passes to Michael Brooks on the block. Brooks throws it. Now he actually will shoot it, turn around and score. He looked to pass it. Nobody was there. He turned around to put the shot up and scored.
By the way, Brady's nose was packed during the quarter change, so he'd have a bloody nose.
First points for Michael. The Owls back in front 8-7. Top of the key, Fessel for Corydon. Gives it right side to Wilkinson. Wilkinson throws it left side to Murphy. Murphy bounce pass to Lindemann. Lindemann has it right side. Top of the key, it goes to Wilkinson. Left side to Murphy. Murphy throws it down low. Out front now to Lindemann. Lindemann drives. Nice pass to Wilkinson. He can't control it and put up the shot, but was fouled from behind as Michael Brooks, much to his pleasure. Oh, no, they call it on Jalen Johnson. Michael acted like he was like, I didn't touch him, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jalen did.
I don't think I would have given the foul more than Michael than I would have Jalen.
I agree.
Free throw by T-Mac Wilkinson is up and good. His first point of the game, and it's our first tie of the game at 8. Corydon can put the Owls or put the Panthers back up by a point. Second free throw is on the way and good. 9-8, Corydon in front. Just underway here, second quarter. Into the front court, Michael Brooks. Brooks goes left side to Harp. Harp on the baseline. Out front it goes to Michael Brooks. Brooks between circles, Longmire right side to Parker. Thompson's got Wilkinson on him, throws it into the corner to Brady Harp. Harp has it in the corner, looks down low, can't find anybody, will bring it back out front. Brady on the dribble, bounce pass to Jalen on the baseline. Jalen throws it into the lane. Parker's 10-footer is up and good. Got the roll.
Good movement.
Parker Thompson off the feed from Jalen Johnson, and the Owls back in front by a score of 10-9. Into the front court is T-Mac Wilkinson. Has it on the dribble right side, picks up his dribble, holds it above his 6'5" frame, throws it to Lindemann. Lindemann, right side, it goes to Fessel. Fessel back out to the volleyball line. Guarded by Brooks, drives into the lane, reverses, throws up the left-handed, missed it, and the rebound to Jalen Johnson. Jalen will bring it himself all the way down the floor to Longmire. Mack can't do anything with it, and he'll dribble it back out front and give it to Brady, and the Owls will reset. Thompson on the left side. No pressure by Lindemann as he stands about 5 feet from Parker. Now Parker puts it on the floor, passes to Longmire. Mack has it on the left wing, looks down low for Jalen Johnson, finds him on the block. Jalen turns on Wilkinson, throws it out to Michael Brooks. Brooks drives in, can't get his shot, throws it to Harp. Three-pointer is off the back of the rim, but Michael Brooks, the offensive rebound. Triple team to Thompson. Parker left side to Longmire, now to Brady Harp. Harp is bumped and fouled by Lindemann as he tried to drive the left baseline.
We're not hitting a lot yet, but we're getting a lot of good shots. Well, I like what I've seen so far offensively. Guys are being a little more assertive.
Nate Fritz and Evan Unterseer will come in. Out will go Mac Longmire and Trayshawn Hawkins. Long pass comes into Hunter Sear down to Thompson. Parker finds it to Jalen on the left block. Now it's clear out of there, and the cross-court pass is stolen away.
There's no movement on the backside. You can't make that pass.
Back the other way come the Panthers, and with it was DeBlato, and he was fouled as he took it to the hole. And they're going to call the foul on Jalen Johnson, and that'll be 2 on Jalen.
The backside, kind of somebody stood around, and he tried to throw through him, and there was no movement. The defense can just sit on it. We're going to have to move those guys on the opposite wing.
5:12 to play, second quarter. The Owls in front 10-9 as Michael Brooks checked in, and Jalen will go out. And Corydon Central, they didn't throw it away, but the Owls steal it. Brady Harp, a 2-on-1 break. He'll bring it all the way, has his shot blocked and pulled down by DeBlato. Back the other way come the Panthers, and now a whistle and a foul is going to be called on the baseline.
They're big on the block calls, aren't they?
And
I don't know how they call a kick on that inbound pass.
I don't know.
He put his foot, he moved his leg out there. It was intentional. But
Hunter Sear, Evan picked up the foul, his second, team's third. Pass comes into Wilkinson. Is a pass intended down low for Fessel, is knocked away by Fritz and picked up by Harp. Nice play there by Nate. Thompson has it between circles. Still on the dribble, no pressure out there as Lindemann plays off of him. Now he will step up to draw a count. Thompson goes left side to Fritz. Into the corner now to Michael Brooks. Holds it, cross courts it to Harp. Harp, top of the key to Thompson. Parker looks underneath, can't find anybody. Bounce pass underneath to Brooks. He will go up strong and score. Michael Brooks has 4 off the pass from Thompson, and the Owls have scored 4 in a row to take a 12-9 lead. Into the front court, the Panthers, it's Wilkinson. Gives it to Fessel. Fessel hands to Murphy. Long 3 is good. Devin Murphy comes off the screen. Second three-pointer of the game for Corydon Central, and we're tied for the second time at 12 apiece with 4 minutes to play.
I think it's their second shot of the quarter.
Here in the second quarter. Michael Brooks drives the baseline. Reverse layup up and good. Michael Brooks thrown a little assertiveness offensively here in the period. He has 6 all coming in the second 8 minutes. And it's 14-12. Seymour in front. Back the other way comes Lindemann. Hands it off to Murphy. Guarded out there by Harp. Brady forces him to the right and forced him a little bit too much. So they're going to call a blocking foul on Brady Harp. We're going to do this all night. We're going to be here forever.
Well, they're big on kind of, the little stutter steps and backing up into guys and drawing those fouls and driving nets.
That's the first foul on Brady, the 4th team foul. So Corydon Central into the bonus with 3:34 to play. Pass intended for Lindemann is knocked out of bounds by Thompson, so they'll go from the baseline to right in front of the Seymour bench is where Corydon Central will throw it in.
I think J-Nick's trying to tell him he missed a call there. It's like
3:30 to play, second quarter. The Owls in front 14-12. T-Mac Wilkinson hands it to Wolf, and it's blocked away. Who got that block? Nate Fritz with the block. Good defensive help that time by Fritz. As Thompson brings it into the front court. Goes left side to Hunter Sear. Free throw line to Fritz. Nate throws it out left side to Brooks. Michael, nobody pressured him. He now puts it on the floor. Reverses to Harp. Harp, top of the key. It goes to Thompson. Parker holds it down low to Michael Brooks on the floor. Left-handed layup is missed, but he'll shoot it twice. As Michael got to the left side and drew the foul, and will go to the line and shoot it twice. Corydon's foul on Devin Murphy, his first.
Well, on the way down here, we're talking about guys needing to be a little, aggressive, and this is the Michael we're going to need all season right here.
Absolutely.
Going to the rim and getting shots up. Because, he's a gifted scorer. He just doesn't really want to show it.
Free throw by Michael is up and good. He's got 7 points. I think he's even got 7 in a row, maybe. Yes, all 7 in this period. I know that. Parker Thompson has a basket. I'm not exactly sure if that was in between Michael's run or if he scored all of them. But nonetheless, that's 8 points all in the period for Brooks. And he's given the Owls a 4-point lead at 16-12 with 3 minutes to play here in quarter number 2.
That's a little shove there.
Grant Lindemann, top of the key. It goes to Wilkinson. Wilkinson has it. Gives a little push off there to get some room, but Michael Brooks retallies and gets back on him. Now Murphy has it at the free throw line. He's cut off by Harp, picks up his dribble, finds Wilkinson, though, in the corner. Top of the key, it goes to Fessel. Fessel puts it on the floor. Fritz all over him. Drives the left side, throws it out. Three-pointer by Wilkinson is good. Well, the three-point basket has kept Corydon Central in this game. That's 3 of them, and it's 16-15. Seymour in front. Fritz has it on the volleyball line, goes left side to Thompson. Parker has it on the wing. Still with it, no pressure. Wilkinson guarding him, and he's not going to get up too close. And now Parker will back it out and just stand out by the 10-second line with the dribble. And Coach Joseph Hinton says, stay right there. Now he instructs Wilkinson to come out and guard him. Parker drives around him, throws it to Hawkins. Takes the three, drives to the baseline, throws it out to Harp. Top of the key, Thompson. Right side, Fritz. Three-pointer wing is strong. And the rebound pulled out of there by Corydon Central. Long pass up to Fessel. Fessel drives the baseline, throws it up off the glass, missed the shot. And Michael Brooks gets the rebound. Exactly. Nice defense by Trayshawn Hawkins. Looked like it was going to be an easy layup for Fessel, and Hawkins forced him to alter the shot, and he missed it. Now, so show some patience offensively now as he bring it into the front court. Michael Brooks holds it out by the free throw line. Throws it right side to Fritz. Now he's picked up a little closer into the wing to Hart. Brady has it right side, guarded by Murphy. Looks for a cutting Thompson. Can't find him. And will back it back out. Parker now has it on the baseline. As we hit the 1 minute mark here in the second quarter. Out front it goes to Fritz. Between circles to Hawkins. Left side to Hart. Hart has it on the wing, looks underneath for Hawkins, can't find him, brings it back out to Thompson. Parker has it by the 10-second line, goes left side to Brooks. Michael drives all the way to the basket. He will go up strong and can't get it to go, but was fouled and will again shoot it twice.
That's got to be super frustrating. I mean, we're just obviously holding the ball, make him come out a little deeper, then we go get that shot. As a coach, it drives you nuts.
Foul called on Titus Wolf, his first. And Michael Brooks at the line to shoot 2 free throws. The first one is on its way and good. Michael has 9 points, all here in the second period. 17-15. The Owls lead is 2. Second free throw, Michael is up, and it goes in and out, but then goes back through. 10 points as Hawkins will come out as Evan Unterseer checks in. 18-15, the Owls in front, 40 seconds to play. Corydon Central will get the ball to start the second half. Let's see if they show patience, maybe work for a final shot, although the Owls' man-to-man defense might prevent him from holding it for that long. Murphy has it out way out front.
That's a foul.
Gets a screen from Wilkinson, throws it down low. Mack goes it up. No, they're not going to count it. They're going to call a foul on Seymour on the floor. And you're right, Ruben. Coach Band's also asking about that offensive foul.
Yeah, big shoulder on the screen. Kind of a handoff screen type of deal. And a travel. I'll give him the travel. And that's got to be called out there. I mean, he just dropped his shoulder and hammered that guy.
The foul called on.
Gus Henry's telling us it's definitely a travel. So, I mean, if Gus is saying it's got to be right.
Unfortunately, it's Evan Unterseer's third personal foul. And even though it wasn't a shooting foul, it's still the bonus. And Wilkinson misses the first free throw. First miss by either team tonight from the charity stripe.
I feel like that's the first time in many you're gonna hear the name Gus Henry over the radio over the next 4 years.
Second free throw, it's good by Wilkinson. He's got 6, and it's 18-16. The Owls in front with 20 seconds to play. As Parker Thompson brings it into the front court, throws it left side to Fritz, back to Thompson. Parker holds it by the 10-second line with 10 seconds, drives into the lane, double team, throws it out to Harp. Harp has it with 5 seconds, now to Parker. Parker on the dribble, still with it with 2 seconds. They're going to have to hoist it up. Fritz will throw it up from the volleyball line and miss it, as the Owls did not get the shot they wanted there, but will take a 2-point lead into the locker room here at halftime. On the Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships scoreboard, it's Seymour 18, Corydon Central 16. Back to start our halftime show in 2 minutes. You're listening to Seymour Basketball on 92.7 WXKU.
At Stahl Insurance, we focus on the farm and agribusiness insurance market. Whether you own a grain operation, hog confinement, livestock, or hobby farm, we work with industry-leading carriers that know and understand the risk you have. We take the time to individually learn about your operations in order to best protect you. Call or stop by today to talk to one of our farm agents, Shane Tremoyan, Nathan Newkirk, or Chris Stahl, at our new location, 211 North Chestnut Street in Seymour, or we can be reached at 812-524-0692.
Make sure your heating system is ready for whatever weather winter brings. Whether it's a fall tune-up for your current system or installing a new one, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable this winter. With quality parts, reliable system, and advanced technology, they provide service you can trust. To schedule an appointment, contact Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Bryant, whatever it takes. Get your tickets for the Jackson Live and Events Center this Saturday, Confederate Railroad. JacksonLiveandEvents.com. Let me ask you a question. Are you looking to spruce up your living room with a vibrant splash of color? Or maybe give your exterior a fresh coat of paint that turns heads? Or dive into the world of trendy wallpaper designs? Well, if the answer is yes, or even maybe, it's time to call S&B Wall Coverings. From commercial to residential projects, they tackle it all. Painting, epoxy flooring, light remodeling, insulation needs. Their quotes are absolutely free, so you'll know exactly what you'll pay for. Don't wait any longer. Contact S&B Wall Coverings today. Watch your home turn into the place you love. 812-216-0162.
BSM Group's your trusted partner for utility engineering, drafting, and right-of-way permitting. With a proven track record of excellence, BSM Groups delivers precision and expertise that's second to none. Whether you are a utility company or utility contractor, BSM Groups can optimize your projects and ensure compliance so you can meet deadlines and exceed expectations. Visit us today at bsmgroups.com or give us a call at 812-271-2400. BSM Groups, your blueprint to success in the utility engineering industry.
Choosing the right health insurance for you and your employees is essential, and now is the perfect time to get Seyho Smart with your benefits. Hi, I'm John Sattler Jr. with Seyho Insurance Services. At Seyho, we provide flexible and affordable health benefits to companies of all sizes. Our wide range of products include fully insured and self-funded plans backed by our local support teams. Give us a call today at 812-378-7070. Visit us online at seyho.org. or reach out to your local agent for more information on how to become Seyho Smart.
Halftime here at Corydon Central with the Owls in front by a score of 18-16. Our halftime stats are brought to you by Prosperity Financial Insurance and Investments. Lance will have a look at all the stats in just a moment.
Rooted in Jackson County, Prosperity Financial aims to provide exceptional service and guidance to all who come through our doors. Retirement planning, wealth management, college planning, life insurance, and Social Security analysis are just a few of the services we offer. Stan Tremoyan, Brian Covener, and myself, Ryan Benter, are here to help. We're located at 419 West 2nd Street, Seymour, or give us a call at 812-522-3180.
Securities offered through Parkland Securities, LLC, member FINRA SIPC. Prosperity Financial is independent of Parkland Securities, LLC.
Halftime here at Corydon, where Seymour leads Corydon 18-16. We'll look at stats. Scoring first for Corydon. T-Mac Wilkinson led the way with 6 points. Had a three-pointer. It was 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Devin Murphy and Grant Lindeman each had 5 points with a 2-point field goal and a 3-point field goal. For Seymour, Michael Brooks led the way with 10 points, all in the second quarter. Jalen Johnson had 6, all in the first quarter, and Parker Thompson had 2 points. Shooting the ball, Corydon was 2 of 7 from twos, 3 of 8 from threes, for a total of 5 of 15 for 33.3%. Seymour was 6 for 11 from twos, 0 of 6 from three-point range, for a total of 6 of 17 for 35.3%. Seymour out-rebound Corydon 11-9. Leading rebounds for Corydon was Grant Lindeman with 4. For Seymour, Michael Brooks had 5. Jalen Johnson had 4, and Parker Thompson had 2. 2 offensive rebounds for Corydon, 1 by Fessel and 1 by Lindeman. Those 2 rebounds led to 2 second-chance points. Seymour had 3 offensive rebounds, 2 by Michael Brooks and 1 by Johnson. Those rebounds led to 2 second-chance points as well. Corydon had 4 assists on 5 made baskets. Shaq Fessel had 3 of them. Seymour had 3 assists on 6 made baskets. Johnson, Thompson, and Nate Fritsch all had 1. Corydon did not have any steals, while Seymour had 2. Brady Harp and Fritsch each had 1. 1 block by Corydon, that was by Fessel. Seymour also had 1 block, and that was by Nate Fritsch. Corydon had 2 points in the paint compared to Seymour's 10 points in the paint. Free throw wise, Seymour was 6 for 6 from the line. Corydon Central was 3 of 4, all by T-Mac Wilkinson. Each team had 3 points, no points coming off those turnovers. There were 4 lead changes, 2 ties. Largest lead was Seymour by 6, and that was after their 6-0 run, as the halftime score is 18-6. JV game won by Seymour in overtime, 44-38. They were up 11-8 after the first quarter, 24-12 at halftime, 31-22 after the third quarter. Got outscored 15-6 in the fourth quarter. Corydon outscored Seymour 15-6 to force overtime. They were tied 37 apiece, and Seymour did outscore Corydon 7-1 in overtime to win 44-38. Leading scorer for Seymour was Carter Stein with 15 points. Jake Dow had 13. Gage Hillian had 11. 5 points for Jackson Fox, and 2 points for Charlie Rocky, as they win the first game of the season, starting 1-0. Halftime stats brought to you by Prosperity Financial Insurance and Investments. Seymour will be back in action Saturday night as they will play their home opener against the Columbus North Bulldogs. JV game at 6, varsity tip at 7:30. That game will be on 99.3 WWZB because of IU football Saturday night as they play the Purdue Boilermakers for the Old Oaken Bucket. Kickoff will be at 7 o'clock. The Seymour girls are playing right now in Batesville. The game was originally scheduled for last Friday because Batesville football team made the semi-state. They got moved till tonight.
Last report I had, Batesville up 21-17 at the half.
21-17 at half. You can hear that the second half on 99.3 WZZB with Kurt Nichols. And another note, tomorrow we will have Indiana basketball as the Hoosiers play Louisville in the battle for the Atlantis tournament in the Bahamas. Coverage begins at 11 with tip-off at noon tomorrow here on 92.7 WXKU. Halftime score, Seymour leads Corydon 18-16. Second half action is right around the corner. Back after this, you're listening to Seymour basketball on 92.7 WXKU.
For over a century, J.C. Bank has proudly served our communities, including partnering with our local high schools to support student athletes. From thrilling touchdowns to game-winning goals, we're cheering for our teams every step of the way. We've been your trusted financial partner since 1900, providing top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Stop in today and experience the J.C. Bank difference, or visit us online at jcbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The doctors at Connor Smith Eye Center in Seymour are proud to have cared for the vision needs of the community since 1998. From children to senior citizens, from a first eye exam to specialized eye care, Connor Smith Eye Center is here for you. Don't miss your yearly exam. Make your appointment today. Connor Smith Eye Center, 812-524-3937. See your future clearly.
In a world menaced by cavities and plaque, one team stands ready to combat. Meet the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Brave dentists, Dr. Pierce, Gardner, and Coomer are armed with technology, tackling dental adversities heroically. And protection against decay and oral disease is their mission. Don't surrender to teeth trouble. Align with the Smile Squad at Jackson County Dental. Call for appointments at jacksoncountydental.com. Jackson County Dental, your smile's undaunted defenders.
Halftime here at Corydon Central, and apparently it's an extended halftime. They got a little youth basketball going on, and they allowed them to play all the way down to 0, and then they're going to put 3 minutes back on the clock. I'm not sure that's how it's supposed to work.
I'm not sure. Like, do time limits and halftimes even exist anymore?
I don't think so.
This is the last football game you did that had an actual halftime time without halftime exit, right?
Yeah. So this is apparently the football side of it. You run the clock all the way down to 0, and then you put 3 minutes back on the clock. So,
and it was 10 minutes, right?
It was 10 minutes.
I didn't pay attention, but it feels like it was.
They did the same thing in the JV game too.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, they ran 10 minutes all the way down to 0, and then put 3 back on. All you noticed was I was trying to chase around Coach Hinton.
That was
an interview.
That was a great show. Watching you chase Coach Hinton all over the gym for that radio interview.
But I got the interview, didn't I?
For a 2-minute, 20-second interview.
By golly, I got it, though.
And you got to learn how Bluetooth technology works.
I did. I've learned something tonight.
I taught him. It's like teaching my dad how to use a phone, but it was. But now Jay can connect our soundboard via Bluetooth to for his interviews.
Yeah, I've learned something tonight. I've also learned that technology can be a bear sometimes. So,
that's right. We are also fighting.
We are fighting
the very
some
technology
issues
we're bragging on, right?
Here tonight. But anyway, we have a couple extra minutes. That looked like an opening season first half.
It did. Yeah, it was like I said at the quarter, it was kind of an ugly 8 minutes. In the second quarter was a little better, but it does. It looks like these guys, this is their first 16 minutes of basketball for the season. You can see a lot there. I mean, neither team shot very well, and we moved really well. Our defense was good. Just there's a few things to fine tune, and it'll come. It's a good start for both teams. Competitive game, but like you said, just kind of coming out not real sharp yet.
The Owls going to have to be careful here in the second half. They've got a couple guys with some foul issues. Evan Hunter here has 3. Jalen has 2. Certainly don't want to give him a third foul early. I will say this on the bright spots. Obviously, Michael Brooks, that second quarter. If he does that all year, he's going to be an individual that's going to get looked at by a lot of the opposing coaches on film, because that was as aggressive as I've seen him since he put on a Seymour uniform.
Well, and we're going to have it because everybody knows what Jalen can do, and everybody knows what Brady can do. I mean, they were face guarding Brady in the first 4 minutes of the game. So those two guys are a known factor. Who's going to be that third guy, and if we can get somebody else to become that fourth guy, that's when a basketball team becomes really, really good. You got to have 3, and 4 is better. I mean, obviously, almost no high school team has 5 guys that can really fill it up, but you can have 4. You can do a lot of damage. I was going to check Twitter and see if there are any local high school basketball games going on, but now we've talked too long and forgot. Oh, excuse me, formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah.
All right.
Conference-wise tonight, 2 conference teams in action. We didn't really talk about the conference in the beginning. Bedford North Lawrence is hosting Bloomington North. And Silver Creek is at Floyd Central tonight. Tomorrow night, Columbus East is hosting Whiteland. Friday night, Jennings County will play at Indianapolis Ron Colley. As Lance said, the Owls will be at home against Columbus North. On Saturday, Jeffersonville and New Albany will also see their first action of the year on Saturday, as they will play Jeffersonville will host Cathedral and New Albany will host Bloomington South. So,
at the end of 1, Silver Creek was up 23-15 over Floyd. That's the last update I got.
Okay.
That was 26 minutes ago.
Well, I haven't got an update on the girls either. Last report I got was the halftime score, and that was a while ago.
That was forever ago. Shit, man.
Now, my our reporter Brad Henry has maybe fallen asleep or gotten involved in the game too much. He hasn't sent me an update. But last report was that halftime score.
I'll text Meredith and tell her to hit him.
Go ahead, Lance.
Brownstown is up 52-26 against Columbus East with 6 minutes left to go in the fourth.
That's girls, so.
Oh, yeah. There's a Brownstown score for you, though.
That's good. I mean, that's good, but that's a girls' basketball score. Just letting you know it's a girls' basketball score.
Well, I got a score. So
okay.
You're welcome.
All right. Thanks.
Does it matter it's girls, Jack?
No, it doesn't. I'm just saying I just wanted to emphasize that it was a girls' basketball score. Make sure everybody knew that.
I'm just giving you a hard time.
All right, Corydon opens with the basketball to start the second half, and T-Mac Wilkinson puts a little jump hook into the air, misses it short, and the rebound pulled down by Jalen Johnson, and the Owls will get their first crack here in the second half. Jalen has it on the left baseline, looks. Now he tries to back down Wilkinson, throws it out front to Brooks. Michael goes right side to Parker. Thompson holds it out on the wing. Free throw line, it goes to Jalen. He would pull up from the free throw line, miss it off the front of the rim, and the rebound to Fessel for Corydon Central. Fessel into the front court, gives to Lindemann. Lindemann drives down the left side, out front to Wilkinson. Back to Lindemann. Three-pointer from the left baseline is way off, almost an air ball. Might have even been an air ball. Rebound to Evan Unters here. If it caught the rim, it grazed it. Thompson throws it down low to Jalen. He faces up on the block. Top of the key harp. Left side, it goes to Parker. Thompson holds it on his hip, looks underneath for somebody. Can't find anybody. No pressure, though, from
a 5-second call?
And a 5-second call on Parker Thompson. I didn't see the guy.
I didn't see him
motioning.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, well.
We do have an update from Batesville. After 3 quarters, Batesville leads Seymour 33-26 in a heated battle. Those are the words of our good friend Brad Henry.
I like that.
I don't know why he would say that, but that was a quote I got. Top of the key, Devin Murphy. Has it all down the right side, throws it up, and if they count that, that's a bad call.
Well, he's counting because he signaled too.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. They count the basket. Devin Murphy got fouled as he made the drive, took 2 steps after the whistle blew, put it in, and they count it.
Well, I mean, he got fouled at the 3-point line, Jay.
So the foul call on Brady Harp is his second, first team foul. And the 3-point play the old-fashioned way, converted by Murphy, and it pulls the Panthers within a point, 19-18.
No, they're up 1.
Oh, yes, I think, yes, you're right. That puts them up. See, the foul threw me off. Seymour with the basketball. Michael Brooks drives the baseline, throws it out to Unters here. Now to Thompson. Parker drives all the way down off the glass, missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Jalen. He'll put it back up and in. Yeah.
Jalen's going to get credit for that rebound, but that was a nice shot by Michael. It looks like the corner player
got the hand on it. Yeah.
Michael got up there, got the hand on it, worked right to Jalen. A nice little touch by Jalen.
20-19. Seymour back in front by 1 with 6 minutes to play. Top of the key, Wilkinson. 3-pointer is way off the mark. And the rebound pulled out of there by Brooks. He'll give to Parker, who will bring it into the front court. Thompson brings it down the lane, throws it to Jalen. Turnaround shot is put up and missed, but was fouled. And Jalen will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws as Wilkinson's going to be nabbed for the personal.
That's a pretty tough call right there. I'll be honest with you.
His second personal, team's first of the quarter. And Jalen Johnson, who scored Seymour's first 6 points at all, 6 Seymour's points in the first quarter, did not score in the second quarter, will shoot the first free throw, and it's up and good.
Chuck, you see, struggling a little bit, getting used to the size of T-Mac. T-Mac, what's his name?
T-Mac.
T-Mac. And not being, I do have a circle. You're correct. I circled several names on their roster because they are great names.
Second free throw is also good by Jalen, and the Owls in front 22-19. Him and Michael Brooks both with 10 points.
That's good defense right there.
Wilkinson has it on the dribble, guarded out there by Johnson. Throws it back door, knocked away by Thompson. Picked back up, though, by Corydon. Fessel has it underneath. Law got away with the travel, throws it out to Wilkinson. His bounce pass to Wolf. Wolf has it knocked away, picked up by Murphy. Somehow Fessel ends up with it in the lane, throws it up, and can't get it to go, but was fouled and will shoot it twice.
How many balls did we knock loose right there? And they bounced right to Corydon, guys.
Michael Brooks commits the personal, his second. And to the line will go Jack Fessel to shoot it twice. First free throw is up and missed as it bounced off the front of the rim.
But they worked their tails off in that possession right there and didn't get rewarded for it at all.
He'll get a second. Seymour in front 22-19, 5:17 to play. Second free throw is on its way. Also missed off the back of the rim, and Michael Brooks pulls down the rebound for Seymour. Thompson will bring it into the front court as he dribbles to the left side, throws it to Harp. Brady, top of the key to Parker. Thompson holds it out there. Still on the dribble. Now right side goes to Harp. Brooks has it between circles, goes left side to Thompson. Parker drives the baseline. All Glass missed the shot, and the rebound pulled out of there by Wilkinson. Long pass up to Wolf. He got a piece of it, throws it back out to Wilkinson. It's loose, picked up by Murphy. He'll drive, lay it up and in. Little playground basketball ends up in actually Lindemann's hand, who scores his 7th point of the game, and it's 22-21. Seymour's lead is 1. Johnson has it down low, throws it out to Brady. Hart pulls up from the elbow. Shot is up and short. Ball tipped around, picked up by Hart, kept alive by Jalen, but then knocked away and stolen by Lindemann. And then Brady Hart commits a foul as he runs into Lindemann trying to get back down the court.
And Michael Brooks is down with what appears to be an ankle, maybe?
And Michael is down. He's on the top side of the lane. Maybe a cramp.
A cramp, yeah.
Corydon athletic director, athletic trainer, is out to take a look at him. .4:23 to play, third quarter. Seymour in front, 22-21. It's definitely his left ankle or knee of some sort as he is trying to walk it off as he limps back to the bench. It's like something he's...
I don't know. Nobody's too concerned.
Because maybe just, like I said, maybe a cramp, just trying to work it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, Corydon Central will have the basketball. And the Owls find themselves up by 1 as Lindemann brings it into the front court. Bounce pass to Wilkinson. Hands to Fessel. Fessel drives to the wing. Bounces back out front to Dablato. Dablato has it at the elbow. Throws it out front now to Murphy. Murphy gets a screen. Throws it to Dablato. Dablato left side to Wilkinson. Doesn't take the three. Instead hands to Murphy. He'll throw up an off-balance jumper that misses. And the rebound pulled out of there by Thompson. Parker into the front court, throws it out to Fritz. Fritz fakes the three, throws it to Ettershear, to Harp. Three-pointer from the wing. Good. Brady Harp knocks down the three. The first triple of the game for the Owls. And it puts Seymour back up by 4 at 25-21.
That's a pretty execution on the whole thing, the fast break and the ball movement. And Brady's been struggling a little bit and keeps shooting.
Fessel has it for Corydon. Left baseline cut off there by Fritz. Brings it back out to Lindemann. Lindemann goes to the left. Three-pointer from Fessel is good. Fritz left him to help on the penetration. Left Fessel open, and he knocks down the three. And it pulls Corydon to within a point at 25-24. Right side of Harp. Has it on the wing. Drops it. Double team there. Brings it back out to Jalen. Jalen throws it cross court to Fritz. Into the quarter down to Unterseer. Unterseer back up front to Harp. Harp throws it right side to Fritz. Fritz, top of the key. Jalen fakes the jumper. Now drives down the lane. Left-hander is up and good. Nice drive by Jalen. He's got 12, 6 in the period. And Seymour's going to take a timeout. And I believe it's going to be a full timeout. It will be. 2:45 to play on the Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships scoreboard at Seymour 27, Corydon Central 24. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Hi, I'm Vanessa with New Legacy. We are committed to providing payroll, taxes, and accounting services that instill confidence in your business operations. With convenient locations in Seymour and Scottsburg, New Legacy is right here in Southern Indiana, ready to support you every step of the way. Our dedicated team collaborates seamlessly to handle all aspects of your financial needs, ensuring compliance, accuracy, and peace of mind. So do what you do best and delegate the rest to us at New Legacy, specializing in taxes, accounting, insurance, and wealth management. Call today at 812-271-2000.
Yeah, that's a guy that knows his basketball. If we get a text, and I'm guessing someone missed a closeout
That's awesome.
On that three with that timeout. That's a guy that knows the game right there. And
That's awesome. I love that. By the way, hopefully when you're gone here in the next week or so, he's going to fill in for you.
Oh, nice.
Hopefully. We'll keep it under wraps on who that might be.
We'll give any secrets out, but maybe you'll catch on here when I'm gone, yeah.
But we'll hope that maybe he can step in for us. But nice to have him listening. He's back home rooting us on, saying, grind it out, boys. So, all right. 27-24, Corydon or Central with the basketball. 2:30 to play here in quarter number 3.
Good lucky there.
Wilkinson has it top of the key to Lindemann. Underneath pass goes to Ben Groover. New face into the lineup, and Groover knocks it down.
They're trying that back door a lot. They're catching it every once in a while.
27-26. Seymour in front. Johnson has it on the right baseline. Throws it out front to Thompson. Thompson catches it on the wing. Down low it goes to Brady Harp. Out front now to Jalen. Jalen tries to bounce out to Fritz. Fritz, free throw line jumper is in and out, no good. And Wilkinson goes high above to get the rebound. Lindemann takes it the other way, and he's going to be called for traveling as Parker Thompson prevented him from getting to the basket, and Lindemann kind of lost it and went up with it, came back down with it.
Parker, like a lot of times, just kind of in the right spot to make somebody make a mistake. Didn't get a turnover or didn't get a steal there, but he has made somebody make a mistake like he does a lot.
I will say, for being the first game, neither team has really turned the ball over. Seymour has 4 turnovers, Corydon has 5. So it's just been a missed shots.
Yeah, it's nobody's shooting very
Nobody's shooting well, but the protection of the basketball has been pretty good both sides. Jalen has it free throw line, goes right side to Harp. Harp drives to the baseline, is cut off there by Lindemann. Still with it, throws it out to Jalen on the elbow. Out to Harp, three-pointer from the wing. It's good. Brady Harp knocks down another 3 off the nice give and go with Jalen. And Seymour goes back up by 4, 30-26. This is where Corydon usually knocks down a 3. It's if you get a defensive stop here. Wilkinson, right side to Fessel. Fessel guarded by Brooks. Here's a 3. Wilkinson, this one's short, and Parker gets the rebound. Thompson, double team, gets it across the timeline. The Owls with it, up by 4, a minute to play third quarter. Johnson has it top of the key, on the dribble, drives right side all the way to the basket, lays it up, can't get it to go. And the rebound pulled down by Wilkinson. Good drive by Jalen, just couldn't finish. Into the front court comes Lindemann. Grant Lindemann, a 5'10 sophomore, guarded by Thompson, drives the lane, and we're going to call Parker with a blocking foul. And on Parker, that'll be number 1. That's the 4th team foul, so we will go out of bounds baseline to the Panthers as Wilkinson will throw it in. Wilkinson bounce pass to Fessel. Out front it goes to DeBlato. DeBlato to Lindemann. Right side to Groover. Groover into the corner now to Lindemann. Top of the key, Wilkinson. Left side, Fessel. Fessel drives to the free throw line. Michael Brooks cuts him off. Here's a 3-ball on the right side that misses by Lindemann. Brady Harp gets the rebound, and then they call it jump ball. Tough call there, but the possession arrow will keep it with Seymour. I thought.
You mean the fact that he threw Brady across the lane?
I was going to say, I thought there was a lot of contact there for there to be a jump ball. But
it's a varsity basketball game, by the way, and the ref just gave Michael the ball square under the basket at the bottom of the lane. That should never, ever happen.
Parker Thompson into the front court with 15 seconds to play, guarded by Fessel. Down to 10 seconds. Parker's got to get rid of it. Going to have a 5-second. Now he breaks the count as Fessel backs up. Down to 6 seconds. Top of the key, it's Brooks. Underneath the Jalen. He pump fakes, put it up, missed the shot, but was fouled and will shoot it twice. A chance for Jalen to go to the line and earn 2.
Those are the shots. These last 2 shots from Jalen, those shots as a game or 2 in, it gets a little bit of basketball conditioning. We'll be in good shape.
And Jalen will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. First one by Jalen is on the way and good. 13 points now for Johnson. He has 7 here in the period. Trayshawn Hawkins and Mac Longmire will both check in. Unterseer and Harp will go out. Both those guys have 3 personals, so don't want them to pick up a silly 4th foul with 3 seconds to play.
I think Jason may be the only Longmire in Batesville. I think the whole family's here.
And Johnson hits the second free throw as Nate Fritz will check in, and out will go Thompson. 32-26. The Owls with their biggest lead when they scored the first 6 points of the game. Pass comes into Fessel. He'll have to heave it up from half court at the horn and miss it. And that'll end the third quarter of play. Good finish by the Owls team. On the Bob Williams Dealership scoreboard after 3 at Seymour 32. Corydon Central 26. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Thanksgiving is an important occasion because it not only reminds us to count our blessings, but to recognize the importance of being good neighbors. And when neighbors work together, everyone prospers. We are pleased to be able to pitch in and help our neighbors and thank all of you for your trust and support. May your Thanksgiving holiday be rich in the blessings of family and friends as you have blessed us with the gift and trust of friendship. This is Allie at the People's Bank wishing you a happy and safe Thanksgiving.
You can count on us.
Member FDIC.
Joint pain, injuries, or foot problems shouldn't keep you from enjoying the game. From athletic training to rehab to leading-edge surgical care, the specialists at Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine help athletes of all ages get back in the game. And for quick injury relief, the walk-in clinic in our Seymour office is available Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 11:30 a.m. No appointment needed. Schneck Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, proud to be the official sports medicine and athletic training provider for the Seymour Owls.
Ready for fourth quarter action? Seymour in front 32-26. I don't know any details about the girls' game down at Batesville other than the score, but I do know that Greer Henry has 4 fouls because her brother Gus called her out.
Good job, Gus. Gus is up here beside us, by the way, doing a video for the varsity game. That's why we're talking about him.
We're initiating him into the broadcast Hall of Fame right away. Huh? Corydon opens with the basketball. It's Lindemann at the free throw line. Goes top of the key to Devin Murphy. Murphy guarded by Harp. Goes left side to Lindemann. And foul is going to be called on Parker Thompson after the Owls. We're going to have a steal and a breakaway. And they call a foul on Parker. And Coach Manns kind of puts his hands up like, are you kidding me on that call?
Yeah, that's a rough one.
That's a tough one. Only the second on Parker, but it was going to be a layup the other way, at least an attempted layup by Harp as he had the steal. Fessel on the dribble, top of the key.
An attempted layup.
You never know. Back in front now to Wolf. Three-pointer Wilkinson misses off the rim. At least they didn't convert. That's one of those that you get a tough call and then they knock down a big shot. But they miss, and Seymour gets the rebound. Up by 6 as they have their first possession of the fourth quarter. Lady Owls are down 5 with 1:27 to play. Close contest over in Batesville.
Heated.
Michael Brooks has it top of the key. Goes left side to Unterseer. Unterseer gives it free throw line to Michael. Brooks. Free throw line right side. It goes to Brady. Harp has it on the wing. Guarded out there by Fessel. Will bring it back out. Now give it into the corner to Parker. Drives the baseline. Parker pulls up from 10. Got it. Big shot there by Parker Thompson. He's got 4. The Owls have their biggest lead of the night at 34-26.
Parker doing that all year will be a big deal, too.
You bet. Here's a ball
steal.
stolen away by Unterseer as he took a pass intended for the baseline. He'll hand it to Michael Brooks, and he'll bring it into the front court, and the Owls contingent of fans on their feet clapping the effort. Brooks down low to Jalen. He goes up strong and misses the layup. Contested by Wilkinson. He couldn't get it to go. And the rebound to Wilkinson. Back to Lindemann. He drives into the lane, throws to Wilkinson, drives the right side. All the way, and he misses the layup. Rebound tipped around, grabbed by Michael Brooks. Good defense by Jalen Johnson not to give room on Wilkinson.
And not draw a foul.
Not draw a foul, exactly, yes. There, yeah. And now Thompson will bring it into the front court, and he'll slow things down a bit as he dribbles in the center circle. Has it between circles. Throws it to Jalen, top of the key. Johnson looks underneath, can't find anybody. No pressure. Wilkinson standing in the lane. Jalen holds the ball above the three-point line. And now Wilkinson will come out and at least force Jalen to do something. He drives to the left side all the way to the basket, lays it up and in. Yep. Throw him out there, and Jalen
been long enough. I didn't know if I had a dribble or not.
Absolutely. And Corydon Central needs a timeout.
Full timeout.
It's a full timeout. The Owls on a bit of a run here as we play 5:24 to play fourth quarter. Seymour stretched the lead to double digits. It's 36-26. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Don't be part of the 80% of homeowners neglecting their roof. Choose Royalty Roofing, experts in roofing, siding, and gutter needs. Let the specialists at Royalty Roofing deal with your roofing issues and your insurance. Budget-friendly finance options. We make quality roofing easy. Dial 812-523-8392 or visit royaltyroofing.com today to schedule your installation. Royalty Roofing, protecting what's precious underneath.
When you buy insurance, you are buying more than just a policy. You're buying the service that goes with that policy. I'm Lance Gentry, partner at Beatty Insurance. Since 1863, the staff at Beatty Insurance has been providing unparalleled service to our customers and to our community. We live here, we are active in local organizations that give back, and we love serving you. Beatty Insurance offers business, homeowners, auto, farm, and life insurance. Call Beatty Insurance for a quote today at 812-522-5640 or check out our website at beattyinsurance.com. Beatty Insurance. We are here when you need us.
5:24 to play here in the fourth quarter. The Owls on an 8-0 run, stretching back to the third quarter. Lead it by double digits, 36-26. It's Wilkinson into the front court for Corydon. Has it at the free throw line. Reverses into the lane. Shot is blocked by Jalen, and they call a foul on Jalen. Wow, he looked like he had all ball, but apparently maybe got him on the wrist.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, the truth is, they probably could have called 2 blocking fouls on him, and they wait to get that one.
Third foul is on Jalen, and T-Mac Wilkinson will go to the line to shoot it twice.
I'm going to back up a little bit here. We discussed at the end of the third quarter, they had the guy come out and shoot the half-court shot for, I don't know what the prize even was. Just some guy in the crowd wearing jeans and work boots, and he misses a half-court shot, and the entire gym booed him. Tough crowd.
First free throw is no good. Second free throw bounced on the rim a couple times and dropped through for Wilkinson. He's got 7, and it's 36-27. Seymour's lead is 9 as Thompson brings it into the front court. Fessel out guarding him man-to-man. Thompson drives around Fessel, and Coach Kirk Manns calls a timeout. This is going to be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 5:05 to play. Fourth quarter, the Owls in front 36-27. And a lot of the similarities that we saw from last year's team is really showcasing here in the second half. Ball possession, get utilization of ball possession, and defense has been just really exceptional here in the second half.
Early in the game, we were letting guys get in the lane a little too easy. And there's still been a couple, but we've cleaned that up, and that's huge in game basketball. You let guys get in the lane, and you're done for. We cleaned that up though, and just offensively, we're moving a little better, and we're shooting a little better late because our movements improve, our passes are getting crisper, and it was and we wear teams down with our offensive possessions.
Pass comes into Jalen on the right baseline. He's guarded by Wilkinson out by the three-point line. Throws it to Parker between circles. Thompson has it on the dribble, guarded by Fessel. Goes left side to Unterseer. Evan looks underneath, drives to the basket, all the way down. Got away with the travel, but no call. Brooks throws it right side to Harp. Down low to Jalen. Jalen turns on Wilkinson. Can't do anything. We'll back it back out. The Owls don't have to force up anything. Unterseer has it on the left wing. Now top of the key, Harp. Right side it goes to Thompson. Down low it goes to Jalen. Jalen has it on the baseline. Cross courts it to Harp. Wide open. Doesn't take the three, though.
The pass wasn't really
there. Yeah, he really didn't set him up. He would have been a pass right there. But Brooks has it on the baseline. He drives all the way. Reverse layup is good. Nice drive by Michael Brooks. He's got 12. And the Owls in front 38-27. Again, their biggest lead. 4:10 to play. Into the front court is Grant Lindemann. Has it top of the key. Guarded out there by Thompson. Goes left side to Fessel. Fessel guarded by Brooks. Backs it out to the left wing. Michael simply will not let him drive and penetrate. Throws it now to Titus Wolf. Evan Unterseer does the same thing to Wolf. Now into the lane comes Fessel. We got a whistle. And going to bail him out with some kind of foul. We're going to call it on was on Michael.
Yeah.
His third. Team foul number 3 here in the period. Left side it goes to Titus Wolf. Wolf at the free throw line. Goes left side underneath to Fessel. Fessel, right side baseline to Murphy, and another bumping foul, Lindemann, and a foul called on Seymour. This will be the fourth team foul, as that foul is called on Parker Thompson, his third.
That was a legit foul there, though.
5 Seymour players now with 3 personal fouls. Pass comes into Wilkinson into the corner. Guarded there by Jalen. Wilkinson. And now Jalen commits his 4th foul, and that's going to put Corydon at the free throw line.
That wasn't a very good foul there.
So Johnson commits his 4th personal, and again, puts the Panthers at the free throw line. Last thing you want to do is get them shooting free throws.
With 3.5 left.
Up by 11.
And we're totally in control.
Wilkinson has 7 points. He's 4 of 6 tonight from the line, 5 of 7 as he knocks down the first one. Final from Batesville, tough one for the Lady Owls. They fall 46-38 tonight to the Batesville Bulldogs. Appreciate, again, Brad Henry and the score updates. Second free throw is good. And it's 38-29, and Corydon puts on a little full-court pressure for the first time tonight. Johnson gets it to Michael, double-teamed up to Parker. Parker right side to Unterseer. Doesn't take the 3, instead brings it back out, gives to Jalen. Jalen has it between circles, guarded by Wilkinson. Now he drives into the lane, and a reach-in foul is going to be called, and a little sarcastic clap from the Seymour fans. The first team foul on Corydon here in the period. I'll call it on Vessel.
It's been a while since we had a foul go our way.
His second, and substitution as Nate Fritz will check in, and out will go Evan Unterseer. The quality minutes by Evan here in the second half. Thompson will trigger it in, throws it right down to Brooks. Pump fakes. Got Wilkinson off his feet, but didn't take the shot. Instead throws it back out to Fritz, who'll bring it back out front. Nate on the dribble, guarded out there by Wolf. Now he hands to Michael Brooks, who loses the ball off the turnover. Long pass comes to Fessel. He'll throw a wild shot up and in. Turnover on one end, a layup on the other, and Corydon's cut a 11-point lead down to 7 at 38-31. Still plenty of time left, 2:50 to play. Brooks into the front court. Right side it goes to Fritz. Takes a look at a 3, and coach is going to call a timeout. And this is going to be a full timeout. We'll step aside. 2:42 to play on the Bob Pointer Family of Dealership scoreboard at Seymour 38, Corydon Central 31. You're listening to Seymour Basketball.
Bob Pointer Family of Dealerships is the #1 pre-owned dealer in South Central Indiana and 17th in the entire state. Hello, this is JB Hackman. Bob Pointer not only sells pre-owned vehicles, we buy them too. Your car is probably worth more than you think. Get a cash offer in under a minute. Head over to bobpointergm.com/radio or stop by the dealership for an appraisal. Bob Pointer Family Dealerships, where we sell and buy pre-owned vehicles. Thanks, and have a great day.
Make sure your heating system is ready for whatever weather winter brings. Whether it's a fall tune-up for your current system or installing a new one, Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, your local Bryant dealer, will do whatever it takes to keep your family comfortable this winter. With quality parts, reliable system, and advanced technology, they provide service you can trust. To schedule an appointment, contact Schneider's Plumbing, Heating, and Air. Bryant, whatever it takes. Get your tickets for the Jackson Live and Events Center this Saturday, Confederate Railroad. JacksonLiveandEvents.com. Seymour basketball as we inbounds it. Jalen Johnson to Brooks. Michael has it top of the key. Goes left side to Thompson. Parker throws it to the baseline, and Brooks back out to Parker. Parker holds it out on the wing, guarded out there by Ben Gruber. Down low it goes to Jalen. Turns on Wilkinson on the block, has it poked away. Ball is loose on the floor, and we're going to have a jump ball, and the possession arrow will stay with Seymour. Jalen lost the ball underneath. That's where, when you turn like that, you allow yourself to be those help side defenders can get their hands in there, and that's what happened.
It took a little too long with no movement.
Wilkinson's a big boy. 6'5", probably 230, 235. Thompson underneath, throws it all the way back out to Johnson, but it's knocked away, loose in the backcourt, and Nate Fritz will chase it down. And now the foul is going to be called. The Owls catch a break that time, as there was a couple.
Two purple. He didn't call that.
That would have been something.
I said it. I saw a look on your face.
I probably would have came across the railing had they called that on Nate.
Larry, you got one. You got one.
First time tonight. I was telling.
Where's his mom? Where's his mom and dad at? We only got one so far.
As Michael Brooks throws it into Jalen Johnson. Back to Michael. Free throw across the timeline to Fritz. Now to Jalen Johnson. Out front it goes to Nate. Nate Fritz holds it out right side, guarded out there by Lindemann. Puts it on the floor. Dribbles right side, brings it back out to Brady. Now between circles to Parker as we go under 2 minutes. Thompson is double teamed out by the timeline, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Corydon Central, and it's going to be on Ben Gruber.
They're going to be pretty rough here for the next 4 fouls for sure until they get to 8. So these next 4 fouls are going to be.
It's a 13 foul on Corydon.
Once they get to 8, it matters for the next 4.
And the pass comes in to Fritz. Fritz guarded by Lindemann. Nate still with the dribble. He's got to get rid of it. Throws it down low to Jalen. Nice pass to Fritz. Puts it up and in. Great give and go from Jalen Johnson to Nate Fritz, who gets the basket his first 2 of the game. And Corydon Central is going to take a timeout. And this is going to be a 30-second timeout. 1:35 to play. Seymour in front, 40-31. What a great give and go that time. Nate Fritz found Jalen, and he cut to the basket. Jalen threw it right back to him for an easy layup. And we were getting ready to talk. Coming down here, I told you over under how many times I called Nate Fritz Landon.
Yep.
So their parents.
And the over under was 3.5, I believe.
Yeah.
Right. We got 1:35 left. You've got 1.
Nate's mom and dad sitting above us, and Landon's here too. So I said, "What do you think?" And they said, "We'll probably take the over." But that's the first time I did it all night.
That's a big night.
You do say the last name a lot, so there really is no chance for you to mix up the names. You can just say the last name.
Don't bail him out.
Hey, that's my dad. I gotta help him out.
I will find a way. Trust me.
I gotta help him out somehow.
I will find a way. Who was somebody else I had trouble with all the time? I'd call by the different name.
Yeah. Last year, 2 years ago.
Football. I always called Colt by his brother Alex.
Yeah. Oh, a year or 2 ago, we had somebody had an older brother.
I remember. I will remember who that is eventually. I know. Corydon basketball. Top of the key, it goes to Wilkinson. Wilkinson gives it right side to Fessel.
Yep.
And now we got a whistle and a foul, and Michael Brooks a little bit over aggressive that time. And Michael picks up his 4th personal, and it'll send Jack Fessel to the free throw line for Corydon Central. 1:24 to play. Seymour in front, 40-31.
Yeah, Michael's kind of trying to fight through that screen. He puts his chest out and bumps that guy off his route. That's what they're calling it.
First free throw by Fessel was up and good. He's got 6 points.
I was going to say a little bit ago, before we were talking about the naming issue, they got to 7, and we were 9 there at that timeout. And we didn't extend back to 11, but I feel like we handled that run. They made that run real quick to get 4. We came back and stayed calm down here. We've gotten some good shots out of it still.
Second free throw by Fessel is good. Makes the lead 40-33. Seymour inbounds as they get it to Jalen. He's double-teamed in front court. Throws it out front to Harp. Brady has it by the volleyball line. Corydon still has a foul to give before the outshoot free throws. Here's a pass to Brooks, and he is immediately fouled by Wilkinson. That'll be the 3rd, I believe.
Should be 4th now. Yeah.
No, it is his 3rd.
Oh, his 3rd, sorry.
And the team's 4th, so the Owls will shoot the penalty from here on out. Pass comes into Brady, and Wilkinson reaches around and fouls Harp. And Brady will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws as Wilkinson picks up his 4th. And Brady will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Brady has 6 points. He had 2 big 3-pointers back-to-back there in that stretch of the 3rd quarter where the Owls built the double-digit lead.
And since then, they've not left it. They've had a guy out there about 6 feet of him, maybe where he went.
As Harp ready for the first free throw, it's on its way and good. Substitutions for the Panthers. Devin Murphy and Titus Wolf check in. Second free throw for Harp is on the way, and it is good. 8 points for Harp, 42-33. Seymour in front with a minute to play. Bessel drives into the lane, puts up a runner that misses, got his own rebound, missed it, rebound to Michael Brooks, and the Owls have it up by 9 with less than a minute to play. Harp into the front court, guarded by Fessel, still with the dribble.
They're just going to let it run
Top
out.
of the key to Johnson, underneath to Unterseer, back out to Thompson, and he'll reset with 40 seconds to play. Thompson is guarded out there by Murphy, throws it to Michael on the left wing. Brooks drives into the lane, cut off, throws it to Unterseer, back out to Brady Harp with 30 seconds to play. Corydon simply can't catch the Owls. They're just moving the ball around, down to 20 seconds. Harp bounce pass to Thompson. Actually, it said 25 seconds. Thompson's now double team, gets it away to Harp. Harp into the corner to Unterseer, and now Corydon might as well just back off. Johnson has it, and they indeed will back off. Yeah. The Owls will simply run out the final 10 seconds as Unterseer throws it to Thompson, and Seymour is going to fight hard and get an opening season victory here tonight as Michael Brooks holds it with 2-1. There's the horn, and that is the ball game. Hold at it. You can't win them all if you don't win the first one.
That's right.
The Owls win the first one here tonight. As the final score reads on the Bob Pointer Family of Dealership scoreboard, Seymour 42. Corydon Central 33. Back to start our post-game show in a moment. You're listening to Seymour Basketball. Let me ask you a question. Are you looking to spruce up your living room with a vibrant splash of color? Or maybe give your exterior a fresh coat of paint that turns heads? Or dive into the world of trendy wallpaper designs? Well, if the answer is yes, or even maybe, it's time to call S&B Wall Coverings. From commercial to residential projects, they tackle it all. Painting, epoxy flooring, light remodeling, insulation needs. Their quotes are absolutely free, so you'll know exactly what you'll pay for. Don't wait any longer. Contact S&B Wall Coverings today. Watch your home turn into the place you love. 812-216-0162.
Have you recently reviewed your home and auto insurance policies? Do you have adequate coverage in place? We at Stahl Insurance are here to help. Come see us at our new location, 211 North Chestnut Street in Seymour. Our agents Shane Tremoyan, Jennifer Skidmore, Nathan Newkirk, Ben Stahl, and Chris Stahl can help evaluate your current policies and make sure proper coverage is in place. That's Stahl Insurance at 812-524-0692 or come see us at 211 North Chestnut Street across from City Hall.
Ready to make a difference in our community and be part of something great? Outreach Ministries of Seymour is a local nonprofit dedicated to meeting our community's needs through the love of Christ. Every second and fourth Saturday, our food trailer provides free meals, clothing, and hygiene items to anyone who wants it. Come join us and experience God's love. Event details can be found on our Facebook page, or you can visit us on our website, outreachseymour.org, for more information.
For over a century, J.C. Bank has proudly served our communities, including partnering with our local high schools to support student athletes. From thrilling touchdowns to game-winning goals, we're cheering for our teams every step of the way. We've been your trusted financial partner since 1900, providing top-notch banking, investments, and trust services. Stop in today and experience the J.C. Bank difference, or visit us online at jcbank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back here at Corydon Central, where the Owls get an opening season victory by a final score of 42-33. I will say that I never said it on the broadcast because I wasn't going to jinx it, but the Owls go 14 of 14 tonight at the free throw line. I didn't say at any point that they were perfect because I didn't want to jinx it. I was waiting for them to miss their first one and then say it, but they never missed. So
you can't talk about the streak during the streak.
I want to point it out that the Owls were perfect from the line tonight, which was a big impact.
Well, and very few of them hit the rim.
Yeah, that's
exactly behind the bounce in.
So again, the Owls get the victory. We'll be joined by, I'm sure Coach Mans will come up and talk to us here momentarily. We'll start our look at final statistics brought to you by Financial Prosperity Insurance and Investments. Lance will have a look at stats in just a moment.
Rooted in Jackson County, Prosperity Financial aims to provide exceptional service and guidance to all who come through our doors. Retirement planning, wealth management, college planning, life insurance, and Social Security analysis are just a few of the services we offer. Stan Tremoyan, Brian Covener, and myself, Ryan Benter are here to help. We're located at 419 West 2nd Street, Seymour, or give us a call at 812-522-3180.
Securities offered through Parkland Securities LLC, member FINRA SIPC. Prosperity Financial is independent of Parkland Securities LLC.
Back here at Corydon, as we look at scoring first for Corydon Central, T-Mac Wilkinson led the way with 9 points. He had 1 3-pointer and was 6 of 8 from the free throw line. 8 points for Devin Murphy. He had 3 field goals. One of them was a 3-pointer and was 1 for 1 from the free throw line. 7 points for Jack Bessel. He had 2 field goals. One of them was a 3-pointer and was 2 for 4 from the free throw line. 7 points for Grant Lindeman. He had 3 field goals. One of them was a 3-pointer. 2 points for Ben Groover. 7 points in the first quarter for Corydon Central, 9 in the second, 10 in the third, 7 in the fourth, for a total of 33. For Seymour, Jalen Johnson led the way with 16 points. He had 5 field goals and was 6 of 6 from the free throw line. Michael Brooks had 12 points. He had 4 field goals and was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 8 points for Brady Hart. He had 2 field goals. Both of them were threes and was 2 for 2 from the free throw line. 4 points for Parker Thompson. He had 2 field goals, and Nate Fritsch had 2 points. Seymour had 6 points in the first quarter, 12 in the second, 14 in the third, and 10 in the fourth, for a total of 42. Shooting the ball, Corydon was 6 of 16 from twos, 4 of 15 from threes, for a total of 10 of 31 for 32.2%. Seymour was 12 of 24 from twos, 2 of 8 from threes, for a total of 14 of 32 for 43.8%.
And we'll pause you for just a moment there, Lance, as we are joined by Seymour Coach Kirk Mans as the Owls get the opening season victory here by a final score of 42-33. And Coach, obviously, at times that looked like the first game of a season, but I thought in particular the second half, your kids buckled down defensively and really shut them down and won that game from the defensive side. And then we finally we made a couple shots there in that third quarter as well.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt. It was one of those games. We got really good shots in the first half. I mean, we kept getting good shot and they weren't falling. And first game on the road, but we really guarded our guts out tonight. And when your shots aren't falling like they weren't in the first half, especially. You give yourself a chance to stay in the game that way, and you got to give our kids a lot of credit. It takes a lot of effort to keep that concentration up for 32 minutes and play as hard as they did tonight. And I'm telling you, that's a good shooting team. It is, and they won't score 33 points the rest of this season. I would bet on that.
You got a couple good performances tonight. I thought Michael Brooks, in particular, that second quarter. I know he had a little bit of an ankle problem there in the second half, but in particular that second quarter, he was really aggressive, and that was great to see that from him.
Yeah, we were really able to move the ball and get just about whatever we wanted. We just weren't knocking them down. We were getting wide open, 14-foot shots. We were getting wide open 3-point shots, and they just weren't going in, and that's the way it goes sometimes. And Jalen was able to find the bucket a few times in the first quarter. But, Michael is a unique player. He can do a lot of different things. And he's 6'2", but he's longer than 6'2", and he can score on the inside, and he can do so many things. And so I've been spending a lot of time trying to get him to be more aggressive offensively, because I think for us to have success this year, he's going to have to increase those numbers.
Obviously, as you said, they missed a lot of shots due to our defense. One thing we did, and I don't know what the rebound total was, but we didn't give them very many offensive second chance opportunities. 3 offensive rebounds they had in the whole ball game.
Yeah, and there were a lot of missed shots on both ends. The field goal percentages on both sides were not very impressive, and at times it was an ugly game to watch. And but the other thing I don't think we did, we had some bad turnovers, but I don't think we had a lot of turnovers tonight.
I only had us for 6.
Yeah, I don't know what that number is, but the ones we had were kind of glaring. There were some bad ones, but for the most part, we took care of the basketball. I give our guys a lot of credit, because I don't think, defensively, I don't think Corydon did anything to slow us down or take anything away from us. It was just a matter of getting comfortable and getting in a position where we can make some buckets.
You guys kind of covered it, because I was thinking we were up 6, I think, after 3. and pretty quickly got it to 10 or 11.
Yeah.
And they ended up they only got 5 shots off in the fourth quarter. I mean, they got to go, and we simply won't let them go and get a shot off. That's just, that's like our guys just don't quit.
Yeah, and I knew that they wanted to play with tempo. They really wanted to run down the floor. But I think the one thing that maybe gets a little bit lost is our defensive pressure really wore them down. They weren't really willing to run by the time we got to the fourth quarter, and so. I think we got to give, our guys credit for that. They continued to grind and wear them down. And then that took away their transition opportunities, basically, because I thought they got a little tired.
Yeah, well, I think, and I'm going to jump in one more time. I think a guy key to that is who almost never shows up in these papers is Evan Underseer.
Yeah.
I mean, it's defensively, he is just everywhere causing problems.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Evan was on the floor. He had a very good floor game tonight. Yeah. And, that's really important. Everybody knows that, Jalen's going to be the guy that inside, and we're going to play off of Jalen, and they know the other guys that can score. And Brady hit a couple 3-pointers when we needed them in the second half, which I knew he would once he got that. But we need those guys that are willing, like Evan, to settle into that role and be able to say, here's what I can do to help our team be successful. And he did a really good job of doing that tonight. Thanks for bringing that up.
Well, Coach, we'll get a couple days. I'm sure you'll give them a Thursday off for Thanksgiving. Saturday, and again, usually before the game.
Between your first and second game. And so I think going home, playing on our home court is going to be really nice. But, I think that was a good team win when you look at it. There are highlights for everybody, whether it's on the offensive side of the ball or the defensive side of the ball. We're getting a big rebound when we needed it. So, we're going to feel good about this, and we'll get up and practice tomorrow. Thanksgiving is going to be enjoyable regardless, but it's even a little more enjoyable now. So.
Absolutely. Coach, happy Thanksgiving to you. We'll talk to you again on Saturday.
All right. Appreciate it, guys. Go Owls.
Owls win it again. Final score of 42-33. Lance, let's continue our look at final statistics.
Seymour out rebounded Corydon 18-15. Jack Bessel and Grant Lindemann each had 5 rebounds. For Seymour with a total of 18. Michael Brooks had 8 of them. Jalen Johnson had 6. Parker Thompson had 4. Evan Underseer had 2. And Brady Harp had 1. Corydon only had 3 offensive rebounds. Jack Bessel had 2. And Lindemann had 1. 2 points off those rebounds. Seymour had 4 offensive rebounds, 2 by Johnson and Brooks. Seymour got 4 second chance points. 7 assists on 10 made baskets for Corydon. Jack Bessel had 4 of them. Seymour had 6 assists on 14 made baskets. Johnson had 3. Thompson, Underseer, and Nate Fritsch all had 1. No steals by Corydon, while Seymour had 3. Harp, Underseer, and Fritsch all had 1. Corydon had 1 block, and that was by Jack Bessel. Seymour also had 1 block, and that was by Nate Fritsch. Seymour committed 6 turnovers to Corydon's 7. There were 6 lead changes, 3 ties. Largest lead for Seymour was 11, 39-28. And the final score ended up to be 42-33. Seymour was 14 of 14 from the free throw line, which also helps them closing in tight games. They're going to have a lot of that with the slow pace tempo they have. So making free throws down the end of the game is going to be key. Corydon Central was 9 of 13 from the free throw line.
42-33 the final. We're back to name our Connor Smith Eye Center Seymour Player of the Game and wrap things up in just a moment.
Why should everyone have an annual eye exam? By having a comprehensive eye exam, various diseases can be detected early. Hi, I'm Dr. Chris Lambring. We at the Connor Smith Eye Center look for the signs and symptoms of various diseases, including conditions that affect all parts of the body. Diseases such as high blood pressure, diabetes, heart disease, tumors, and strokes. Also, remember that 80% of learning starts with the eyes, so every child should have an eye exam early in their life. Call today at 812-524-3937 or join us on the web at www.connorsmitheyecenter.com. See your future clearly.
And back one final time here at Corydon, our Connor Smith Eye Center Seymour Player of the Game tonight. We're going to go Michael Brooks. Michael finishing with 12 points, 8 rebounds, couple offensive. Had all 10 of his 12 points came in the second quarter, and we talked to Ruben during that stretch that if that's as aggressive as I've seen Michael play in the 3 years in varsity basketball. And if he's able to do that and obviously continue to do that, get better at that, that's going to be big beneficial for us down the stretch.
Yeah, he has that ability. Like Coach said, he's long and he just has a great touch and good vision. And unfortunately, he's never been the kind of guy who wants to go out and and make it known. We need him to, and he has the ability to put up big numbers if he wants to.
But I think what he said, what Coach said was, and it's very true, and I'm glad you brought up Evan Huntress here. There wasn't one big star tonight. I mean,
No.
Michael certainly, but I mean, you can put a case for Jalen, obviously led us in scoring. Brady hit 2 huge threes here during that stretch. Evan just played a great 4 game, and I thought Nate Fritz playing his first varsity game. Tell he was a little nervous, but he handled himself and handled the ball there. He was in there at the end.
Late second half, you could see the nerves were gone. Played well. Parker played a great game.
Yeah,
like he always does. I mean, that's a name we know. You know, last year you hear Parker's name during the game. We don't talk about it much because he's just always making the right play.
We're going to have a lot of games this year where you can name 4 or 5 guys, and that's always a good thing to have, is when you can do that. So I'm looking forward to it, because this by far was not the best game we're going to play all year.
No,
but it did the job tonight. It got the victory, and as I said, you can't win them all if you don't win the first.
Well, I said at halftime, I think it was, the first half was just kind of ugly, and I told you it was kind of boring first half. I feel a lot better after the second half, because the second half turned into pretty good basketball.
We look more like ourselves.
Didn't score a whole lot, but it turned into a lot better basketball.
Absolutely. Again, I want to thank Brad Henry tonight. He was our score reporter from Batesville. Unfortunately, the Lady Owls on the short end of a 46-38 contest with Batesville. We'll have our next broadcast will be girls basketball. Saturday will be a doubleheader. We'll be over at Greensburg, and that'll be a tough challenge. Greensburg ranked number 1 in Class 3A. But we'll be over there at 12 o'clock JV with a varsity tip about 1:30. We'll have that game on 92.7. And then we'll be on our sister station that night, 99.3, as the Owls will host Columbus North with a junior varsity game at 6 and a varsity tip at 7:30. So looking forward to a good Saturday of basketball. Want to thank the athletic director here at Corydon Central, John Atkins, for the hospitality as always. For Lance Hubbard, for Reuben Cummings, I'm Jay Hubbard. Thank you for allowing us to spend a part of your Tuesday night with you, and hope you can be with us again on Saturday for either both or one of the 2 games, if not in person, along the airwaves here for Seymour Lady Owls and Seymour Owls basketball. Again, the final tonight, it was Seymour 40 from Corydon Central. Time for me to get out of here too. Seymour 42 and Corydon Central 33. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, and good night from Corydon Central High School.